freezing temperatures keep the snow around, and Britt has intentionally been getting to as much snow as possible this winter.
It's true. I mean, I grew up at the base of a mountain in Colorado, so cold during the winter months is something I can deal with as long as I can still be active. And over the past few years, I've really been missing my favorite outdoor winter activity, snowboarding. Well, I was ecstatic to learn that there are actually several ski areas within driving distance from Indy, so I set out on a quest to shred the Midwest. Just a straight shot east on I-74, Lawrenceburg, Indiana is the perfect place to shred, more commonly known as snowboarding or skiing. Perfect North is a family farm turned ski area with slopes facing perfectly north, helping preserve snow over the winter months.
The family was out here every time it snowed sled riding, and they started skiing on the area. I think there's really an opportunity here to do something fun and show everybody a great experience here on the snow. And we've become one of the premier ski areas in the Midwest.
Skis, snowboards, boots, helmets, even snow pants, all available to rent right here in the second largest rental shop in the country.
When you go out west, you go to Colorado, you go places, folks all own their own equipment. Here in the Midwest, Indianapolis, Cincinnati, Lexington, Louisville, skiing isn't really something that people do nonstop, and they don't always make that investment. We want to make it easy on folks, so we have a great rental fleet downstairs.
Well, if you've never been on skis or a snowboard before,
we have certified ski instructors for level 1, 2, and 3. We can teach private lessons, group lessons, a little bit of everything. We also have an adaptive ski program, so folks who need to use outriggers or sit skis or different things like that. We have a very diverse lesson program and a group of instructors with over 200 ski instructors on staff.
And your lesson is free with a lift ticket and rental. And when your legs get tired, drop your tush into a tube and slide down one of the tubing lanes.
We've grown to one of the largest tubing facilities in the country. We have 22 tubing lanes. 4 of them are what we call super lanes, where you can link together groups of 30, 40, 50 people even have gone down at one time.
When you need a break between runs or are ready to relax a little,
we have a full food service, so people can come out here and hang in the beautiful lodge, sit by the fireplace, cozy up, tell a story, grab a glass of wine. So it's not a big deal to get down for the day, have a great time on the snow, and then go home that night and have a whole car ride to tell all the stories of your experiences for the day.
That was real video, wasn't it?
I love that graphic. Well, central Indiana has traded the snow for a lot of rain today.
Yeah, but Britt is now an expert on where you can still find snow and within driving distance.
So you can shred it. This week she has another ski
it, girl.
area. This is in Wisconsin, huh?
Yeah, we went a little bit farther this time. It was about a 4-hour drive from the station to Wilmot Mountain, right on the Wisconsin-Illinois border. The drive totally worth it, though, for another chance to shred the Midwest.
Kind of driving along, and all of a sudden there it is. You see the mountain. I still get the chills from it when I'm driving, and I grew up here.
Since opening in the 1930s, Wilmot Mountain has turned thousands of Midwesterners into lifelong skiers and snowboarders.
Wherever I travel, I learned to ski at Wilmot.
With 120 skiable acres, 7 lifts, and 23 trails, Wilmot has something for everyone.
We've got varied terrain here, so it's not just for beginners. We've got some pretty advanced terrain as well for some of those expert skiers and snowboarders. We've got green, blue, black, and then we've got a terrain park where all of the kids can shred out in the park and hit the rails and the jumps, and a super fun area.
Most people don't get too excited about below freezing temperatures, but when it's 29 degrees or less, fresh snow is guaranteed.
Mother Nature can always be a little challenging sometimes in the Midwest, so we do make our own snow here. So when there's no snow in your backyard, there's certainly snow in our backyard.
Wilmot was the first in the region to implement snowmaking in the 1950s, and since being acquired by Vail Resorts in 2016, has undergone an epic transformation, adding more snow guns, bigger chairlifts, and adding a children's ski and snowboard center.
We are owned by Vail Resorts, which, as you know, has a lot of mountains out west, and we have an Epic Pass, and so a lot of our guests have that Epic Pass and can come here and ski, warm your legs up before you go out west and ski.
And if you get too tired to make the drive back at the end of the day,
we've got some ski and stay packages with local hotels as well. So really easy, come up for the weekend, hang out, and enjoy a day on the slopes. So you can make a day of it or a weekend of it, really. And it's just really fun to have this wonderful place where people can enjoy snow sports and winter all season long.
Go Britt!
Camera snow.
Britt Baker continuing her quest to hit these slopes all across the Midwest, and this time, apparently, Britt, you found something close to home.
Yeah, well, you know, Indiana is a state that many people instantly refer to as flat, right? But as we've learned, there are a few spots with a pretty diverse landscape. And today we head for the hills in southern Indiana to shred Paoli Peaks.
This part of the country offers a lot of various activities for summertime, but not quite as much in the winter.
Seasonal depression, cabin fever, ain't nobody got time for that.
Paoli Peaks gives you a great option, a way to stay busy, stay active, have some fun with your family.
Many get bored during the winter months, so why not take up a winter hobby?
Skiing and snowboarding offers a level of freedom that you don't experience doing most other regular activities. You know, it's as close as you can come to flying. You're able to do so many different things that you're not able to normally do.
Don't expect to be a professional the first time you strap in, though. There is some learning involved. You'll probably fall a few times in the beginning.
All right, I'm going down the bunny hill this time.
The biggest tip, if you've never skied or snowboarded before, take a lesson. It goes a long way. You'll have a much better experience and more likely to come and try it again. We have a great selection of beginner terrain here with a lot of lifts that are focused around that beginner terrain, as well as a massive rental fleet. So for those that have never tried the sport before, we can definitely help you out.
It's all about making progress. Here we go! But even if you aren't skiing, you can still enjoy a day on the slopes with the fam.
For families, for those feeling a little less adventurous, not quite wanting to learn to ski or snowboard, tubing's available. Like I tell people, it's just like sledding, but you don't have to walk back up the hill because there's a big conveyor belt that brings you right back up to the top.
Only about 2 hours south of Indianapolis. You can drive down and back in one day. But if you're wanting a longer, more fun-filled weekend,
We have several lodging partners that we work with, and a lot of them give discounted tickets with their overnight accommodations. French Lick Resort offers several different options, and they have other activities to do as well if you want to make it a weekend getaway.
That's
Look at you.
Yeah, it was so much fun. So what's a little bit different about this place is you drive up and the lodge is at the top of the hill.
Okay.
So normally it's at the bottom and you have to take the chairlift
Right.
up. So you're at the top of the hill and you're like, I can't see the bottom. I don't know what I'm about to go down. But as long as you stick to the green, that's the easiest. Blue's a little bit more, you've got a
Yeah.
hang of it, and then black is the harder terrain. So they do have very diverse terrain. So there are lots of hills and lumps and bumps, and it was super fun.
And an easy drive for
Yeah.
a family from here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it was real quick. It wasn't
Nice
bad at
little
all.
workout,
Just
too.
south of Bloomington. Yes. Yeah. I was sweating. that day.
Sweating to the oldies.
Oh yeah.
Brr.
That's her outfit. This is how we dress.
This is
when
how
we
I
go
would
ski.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is all I generally wear.
Why was that at your desk?
Mine
That's
is
what
the
I want to
suit.
know.
I brought it in because this is what I wear because I skied New Mexico. You just needed a hat and sunglasses.
Right, shorts.
I look more like Crocodile Dorky. All right, Brit Shred the Midwest tour continues this morning.
Now, why we couldn't hit the slopes with her, I don't know why.
Yeah.
We can dress the part. Her latest adventure took her to a park that's about more than just strapping on the skis and snowboard.
Oh,
She
yeah.
joins us now in the studio with a look around Mad River Mountain. Britt, I've always said all I need is some tasty waves, a cool buzz, and I'm just fine.
A fashion statement, you guys. Love the attire there. But you guys, that's right. Just a few hours away is another great place to take the family for a day, or you can even stay the night right on the slopes. I had the pleasure of getting a look at everything Mad River Mountain has to offer.
Mad River Mountain, known as Ohio's largest winter playground. With 144 acres of snow-covered slopes and a tubing park with lanes 1,000 feet long, you definitely won't get bored.
We have a dedicated team of groomers who work day and night and keep these slopes looking really nice and pristine.
A great place to learn the general sport of skiing or snowboarding, but many come here for the terrain park.
We are home to Capitol Park, which is celebrating this year its 10th anniversary of being open. It's been voted the best park in the Midwest for quite a few years. And currently we have tons of features in. It's a lot of fun. In terms of the terrain park and the fun you can have, it's all the same, you know? Our terrain park here at Mad River Mountain, Capitol Park, holds its own with parks out west and out east. For the Midwest, you couldn't ask for anything better. It's a great place.
So if you've mastered getting down the hill and are ready to kick it up a notch and try some tricks at the park,
If you're looking to get more and more into like the freestyle side of things, definitely baby steps. It's all about progression, not really going out there and just trying the hardest trick, but working your way up to it.
Mad River Mountain is about a 3-hour drive from Indianapolis. We made the trip in just a day.
Very quick and easy to get in and out, onto the slopes, or come back inside and grab some food and hot chocolate.
But there's plenty to keep you and the family entertained over an entire weekend.
At the top of the hill, there's a couple places where you can rent a trailer or an Airbnb and just kind of ski right back down there right when you're done and come back up in the morning. Definitely for people looking to come out here and spend a weekend. You can ski and snowboard all day, you can go tubing, and then in the evenings we have a lot of live entertainment and DJs and bands come in, and we really get rocking up here.
That'd be a lot of fun.
It is a cool place, and that's so cool. They've got the Airbnbs right at the top, so you can kind of head up at the end of the night and then just ski right back down in the morning and start your day all over.